What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we are breaking down everything Gigastructure, how to unlock it, where to find all the best stuff, how to get the tier 1 synchronization devices and tier 2, and basically how to survive the map. So with that said, let's just get directly into it. I'm doing all this live right now on my Twitch stream, where I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and right here on this very YouTube channel. So I'd love to see you guys there, but let's get into the video. Okay, if you have not unlocked the Gigastructure, what you need to do first is you need to go over to your investigations tab and you need to look for this mission right here where it says Gigastructure. Now, I've already done it, obviously, but you're gonna first be met with this one, Gigastructure entry protocol. Read it, go place the sensors, go take a couple pictures, and then you'll have access. And you also get some pretty decent reward. All right, it's really simple. Once you have Gigastructure unlocked, don't make the same mistake that I did where I started spam queuing Gigastructure without knowing how to unlock the tier 1 synchronization devices and everything like that. The way that you unlock those is you pick these missions right here, the nature of the box. Now, you can only do the nature of the box first. This will give you tier 1 synchronization devices. Once you have this one complete, now you can do the mysterious nightstand for synchronization device tier 2. These will get you some pretty nice loot. When you get to the mysterious nightstand, it says you're going to need to refine enriched big fragments. Big fragments can be found in tier 1 synchronization jewelry boxes. So they're actually really easy to come by. It's not the cores. I was thinking it was the cores, and I was like, dude, that's going to take me forever. That's not the truth. It's just the big fragments, which are easily found inside the tier 1 synchronization devices. And I'm going to throw up a couple images of what the tier 1 things look like, so you know like how to find the jewelry boxes and what to look out for. Oh, here's a tier 1 box. So as you can see, it looks a little distorted like crazy right here. That's a tier 1 jewelry box. I'm going to go ahead and open that and what the nightstands look like. Nightstand, this is what it looks like. Now, a few things for going into Gigastructure. All right. My recommended loadout is not this. So let me go ahead and put it together for you guys. Recommended loadout, go knife only. I do want to do a couple 0 to hero runs on this map. I think that would be very fun. All right, here is my loadout. This is exactly what I use every time I go into a raid. So I'm going to turn off my camera here because I want you guys to be able to see the entire loadout, so that way you're not missing anything. You could go with any shotgun, literally any shotgun, KS-23, SPAS-12, MB-590, whatever, right? It does not matter. I recommend taking a shotgun. Just because the PvE is abundant and it's extremely close quarters inside of this area, and I recommend taking a crap ton of ammo. 36 in reserve, 24 are on your vest, and then whatever you have in your gun loaded, ready to go. I recommend 3 painkillers because you might fall off the map.
A negative experience is also an experience.
Okay, well, don't be running on them stairs and live, but you might need to use a painkiller to get yourself back up or wait. But painkillers, if you're getting overrun by AI as well, can be very good, because if your arm gets blacked out or something like that, or your leg, the painkiller will just completely negate all of that. I also recommend regen injectors. I take 3 in. These keep me topped up at all times, especially when you might take minor damage that you don't really want to use like a streaming injector for, or a healing ampule or something like that. And I take 4 frag grenades. Usually I throw these at maybe like distorted that are just kind of sitting around one of the beacon areas that have the containers or whatever. And if I know someone might be in a confined space, I'll also throw a frag grenade at them, so that way it's hard for them to get away from that. But if they do have the right plates, they can survive. And then obviously streaming injector in case you need to top up rather quickly instead of using healing ampules. And then I also have medical bag. You can really bring in any type of medical first aid kit that you want. I bring a medical bag because I am able to replicate these now, but literally any first aid kit will do you fine. You'll find plenty of AI2 kits and other heals inside the raid as well. I was originally going in with a medium bag, but because I ran so many Gigastructure raids and got a lot of chrono traces, I can now replicate large bags. So I go in with a large bag, but a medium bag will do you just fine, though you won't be able to take as much out, obviously. Tactical pouches, any pouch really is perfectly fine, but tactical pouches obviously offer you the best because they give you more suit pockets. I always go in with a small safe container. You can come across a lot of different keys, and you don't want to lose your synchronization device either. So I go ahead and keep a synchronization device on me and 1 storage room key on me at all times. Coming across the storage room keys are extremely good. I would also keep a tier 2 device on me, but I do not have the resources to make a tier 2 device at the moment. Always come in with a beacon. Always come in with a beacon. I can't tell you how many times this beacon has saved my life. It is a 100% non-negotiable on this map, all right? Bring a beacon. No!
A negative experience is also an experience.
Should I just go for the melee? Should I just go the melee for him? Oh! For the melee, you can bring in whatever. I have you see I have these. I just use my woodcutter's argument hatchet here. It works just fine. As for plates, I won't lie to you. I was going in with the UHMWPE armor plates on literally everything. And let's take a look at my personal successful rate is at 92%. So I was going in with some pretty terrible plates, and I was still making it out 92% of the time. I also don't really use a flashlight. It gives away your position a lot. So staircase is over here. Someone's right here. You can use it if you want. If you feel more comfortable taking it in, go ahead. For me, I just don't use it. But that is the... Oh, and I also use the headset just because I have a shotgun. So, and I also try to take the fight in a position where it is favorable for me. And I play around walls and doors a lot because I do have a shotgun and I'm taking quick peeks to shoot people. So if you position yourself well, you'll be fine. You won't have to worry about getting headshot. These also make it sound like every weapon is suppressed and make footsteps a lot easier to hear. So that is my recommended loadout. Obviously, anything can work, but I do recommend a shotgun at the very least. A few things when going into Gigastructure, I highly recommend maybe going in with rented gear so that way you can get a layout of the map. Because sometimes you're going to go into some areas where you're upside down and you might hear someone above you, but really they're below you because you're upside down. And sometimes you might be next to another area where you're sideways. So that person that you're hearing to the left could be above you sideways or in the connected building. It is a very mind-boggling map and it can be very hard to understand. But once you start thinking outside the box, literally, about how you're positioned and where the footsteps are coming from, it'll be much easier to find the PvP. I'm also fairly certain the turn soldiers, they can set off the anomalies. I'm pretty sure they can. So you might be hearing anomalies going off while also hearing turn soldiers and the footsteps. The footsteps might genuinely be the turn soldiers. They might not be a player. When you are also in a raid, find where you're at, like get a sense of your bearings, okay? And what I mean by that is go ahead and find where your main stairwell is. Your main stairwell is the big stairwell where you go either up or down, and it always has an elevator on the side. Take a look at that elevator, okay? It's gonna have arrows above it, and either one might be lit up. Up is obviously means you need to go up, and down means you need to go down. If the arrow is lit up for going upwards, that means your extract portal is above you, and if it's pointing down or lit up on the down arrow, it is below you. And then I also keep a mental note of what floor it is on. So for example, when you are running to the stairs, right before the elevator, there's going to be a number on the wall. And here's also what I mean by the numbers on the wall. Floor 899 is where I'm at. Here's floor 900. There's going to be a number on the wall. Let's just take floor 471, for example, right? Take mental note. Okay, that's where my extract is, floor 471. So if you go up 4 floors and you come back out of where you might have just killed somebody or found some good loot, and you'll be like, oh, I'm on floor 475. I need to go down 4 floors and hit the extract. So that way you know how far away you are. But I am going to go ahead and do a raid just to kind of show you guys how I go through a raid and how I operate. I don't necessarily look for PvP, but if someone is close, I might run it down. All right, so I hear, what's it called? Distorted getting aggroed. Usually that means someone is aggroing on them. This has been looted. So I might have spawned where someone has already walked through. Bro. You can die, man. So here's a tier 2 nightstand. This is what it looks like. I'll have another representation up for earlier in the video, but that's what it looks like. So that's what you need to keep your eye out for when you have a tier 2 on you. Also, look at these shelves, because look right here, storage room key. Boom. You can always find extra, and I always put it in a safe container. That's why I have 5 on me. All right. Oh. Okay, so I could run at that guy, but that is super risky. Do I go for it? He was what floor? All right, those fireballs are actually super easy to dodge as well. You can literally just run by them for the most part. But when you hear the sound cue get really close and it cuts out, that's the moment to start sprinting. Should I run across? That might be super troll to do that, to kill him. Let me check my ammo here. All right. I'm gonna put a few more shots up in here. Dude, that might be super troll if I do that. I think I'm gonna go for it though. Oh, there he is. Does he see me? Oh, God. Okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And that's what I mean by using the frags to kill the distorted. Just quicker to do that. Look at that. We got a KS-23 right here. And that's why I also only bring in... Oh, here's a tier 1 box. So, as you can see, it looks a little distorted like crazy right here. That's a tier 1 jewelry box. I'm going to go ahead and open that. It's going to give me some fragments. Big fragments. These weapon specification documents. 250 chrono traces. Right there. Boom. This map is extremely lucrative if you know what you're looking for and know what to do. Someone... I think he's above me. Now it sounds that way. Oh, you know what? He might be over that way. Dude, this guy... Oh, that's a anomaly. Yeah. Definitely keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes peeled for the anomalies, because they will send you flying off the map. There's another tier 2 area. That actually might be above me. I think that's actually above me. One more floor over here to the left. Brother. Die. Someone is kind of close. I know that for sure. Pop a regen. Okay, another fragment. These are definitely great to pick up as well. Handwritten notes. I don't want that. Throw that in here. Yeah, I could, honestly, Canadian. I mean... What the flip, dude? What is he doing there? He's corner camping. Is that below me? Or above me? Oh, up there. Like 3-4 floors above? That's a thing. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that's him, that's him, that's him, that's him. Oh my god. Does he have a beacon? No beacon. Come here. Come in with me, buddy. We're gonna hack his mine vault and then get out. 'Cause I want the dog tags. This guy sounds to my right. I am loaded. Alright, I am turned sideways, so I think I'm in a transfer building right now. He's above me. He's above me. Hold on, bro. This is all screwy. There's a tier 1 device here. Yep, I have a tier 1. Ooh, that's going in there. That's 50. All right, drop out the magazine. Drop out the other magazine. I think maybe. What's this for? Throw that in there. Give me this magazine back. And then I can do that. And then I can throw, I guess. Is that even worth it? Not really. Okay, tier 1 sync device. Oh, he might be over here. Oh, here's extract. And it has like a little jingle. It's very light, but it's very nice. All right, let's take it. There we go. Another successful raid. That's how you survive Gigastructure. By playing smart and not pushing like a crazy person. Yo, dude. Should I run across, chat? Should I run across? That might be super troll to do that, to kill him. I mean, to be fair, though, I don't know what that guy was doing. He was, like, lost.